What is going on, my Gymless heroes? Welcome to gymless.org, where we teach how to get fit and strong outside the gym. I'm Pat Chadwick, a calisthenics coach with over 4 years of experience in helping students from all over the world get fit and strong using bodyweight training. Now in this video, I'll be showing you how to do the human flag. But before I begin, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button that is located under this video to be notified for future workout tutorials. So, what is a human flag? Well, a human flag is a calisthenics power move where it requires you to grip onto either a pole bar or a stool ladder, and you just levitate your body up so that it is parallel to the ground. So it looks a little something like this. And being able to do these skills displays a tremendous amount and a combination of strength, balance, and coordination. The human flag is an advanced level exercise because you'll need solid foundations, and the foundations of calisthenics includes pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. So a combination of these foundations will what build you up towards being able to unlock the human flag. And a good indication of whether you have enough strength for the human flag is to be able to do 15 reps of clean reps pull-ups for 5 sets. Okay, so if you cannot yet do this, I would highly recommend you practice on the foundations, get them really strong, then you start training for the flag. Now if you want to get better at pull-ups, push-ups and dips, I've made videos on these topics individually, covering on how to do them and the best exercises and the best progressions to be able to increase the rep count. So you can check them out. It is in our YouTube channel and I'll put the link to it in our bio. What muscles are worked by the human flag? Well, the primary muscles are your obliques, your deltoids, both the posterior, so the front shoulders, and the anterior deltoids, as well as your lats and the abdominals, as well as secondary muscle groups, which are your quadriceps, your glutes, your hamstrings, and your calves. Alright, so I will now show you how to do the flag, but before I begin showing you the progressions, I will show you the hand placements. Okay, this is very important. So with human flag, you can either use the flag pole, so a straight bar, or the stool bar, so like ladders. I personally learn using the ladders because they're a bit easier because your hands are in a neutral grip, therefore you have more control that way. So I'll be teaching you how to do it on the stool bar, but the principles will apply for the pole bar also. Alright, so this progression goes hand in hand with both hand and grip placement. And the key to this is that to lock both of your arms out fully, engage your shoulders, so push your arms out, engage your shoulders, engage your core, and your top arm is what will be pulling, okay? So you pull with your top arm and you push with your bottom arm. And the bottom arm is probably the most important one because it will be your base, okay? So all the control, all the power will come from the bottom arm. So make sure you push and keep your arms locked out. So it's like this. I'm pulling and I'm pushing simultaneously at the same time. All right, so I'll now show you the progressions to achieving the human flag. So there'll be 10 progressions in total. So you want to follow them one by one, okay? So the first progression is called the side plank flag. This variation will get you used to simultaneously pulling and pushing at the same time while keeping the arm straight. It also develop your obliques, your lats, and your shoulder strength, okay? So to do this, you will place your hands on a low bar. The lower the better, but this is the lowest that I can find. Lock both your arms out, place both your feet on the floor and your body is facing sideways. Then you're going to extend your top leg up while simultaneously pulling and pushing. And you're going to engage your core, your obliques, your legs. Moving on, it is the flag kicks. This variation will get you used to taking off into the human flag. And to do this, you will get into the human flag position. So lock your arms out onto the ladders or the flag pole, and then you will swing your top leg in and then out, in, and then you're going to swing up until your body is approximately horizontal or parallel to the ground. And you're just going to do this for reps, and doing this will improve your body awareness on where your position needs to be, and it also conditions your upper body muscles also. Moving on to the third progression, which is called the inverted flag. Now that you know how to kick up by doing the previous progression, you'll be able to kick up into the inverted flag, and it will be a tuck variation. So you jump up, so remember to swing, kick up, tuck your knees in, and you're going to hold this inverted position for the time that is displayed on the top corner of the screen. All right, I'm just gonna hold this. Make sure to keep your arms locked out, your core engaged, and your knees tucked close to your body. Moving on to the next progression, which is called the one leg inverted tuck hold, okay? So you get into an inverted tuck flag, so you swing up, your body will now be inverted, so your head will be facing the floor and your feet will be facing upwards towards the sky. What you do is you extend your base leg. So the same arm that you're using as your base arm, you will extend the same leg, okay? So for me, my base arm right now is my right arm, so I'll extend my right leg upwards. And we're just gonna hold this. Be sure to squeeze your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves by pointing your toes, okay? Keep your arms locked out. So moving on to the next progression, which is called the 45 degrees one leg flag. So again, you get into the inverted one leg flag and you just lower down at approximately until you're about 45 degrees angle in relation to the stool bar and your torso. And we're just gonna hold this. And the aim is to gradually lower down as time goes by and as you get stronger. And eventually you'll hit horizontal position, which moves us on to the next progression, which is called the 180 degrees one leg flag, okay? So you can get into the inverted tuck flag, extend one leg out, keep everything engaged, so your upper body, your lower body, then we're gonna lower down until your body is approximately parallel to the ground, okay? So your body will be in a nice straight line if you keep everything engaged. Your arms are locked out, your shoulders are engaged, your core engaged, and your lower body as well. All right, so moving on to the next progression, which is called a straddle flag. Now your body shape will look more like a flag because you will perform a flag kick. So you kick your body up until you're about parallel or horizontal to the ground. That is your torso. And then as you raise up, you wanna spread your legs out into a straddle to create a straddle flag. We're just gonna hold this. Remember, make sure to keep your arms locked out, your shoulders engaged, your core is engaged, your legs are engaged, and point your toes. So you really wanna squeeze your glutes, your quads, your calves to be able to point your toes, all right? Moving on to the next progression, which is called the open flag. This one looks similar to the front lever because your tummy will be facing upwards towards the sky rather than facing sideways. So it looks a bit more like a front lever. And this is a bit more easier because it relies less on the obliques and it will use your lats more, all right? And once you practice this consistently for a long period of time, you will then be able to do the full human flag where you're able to move from an open flag, so your tummy facing towards the sky, to your tummy facing sideways. And there you have it, guys. This is the full progressions to unlocking the human flag. All right, so that was the progressions on how to achieve the human flag. I'll now walk you through how to actually structure and program your training for the human flag, okay? So first off, it is highly recommended that you work on the human flag at a max of 3 times a week. This will give you enough time for your body to recover from all the damages that is done to it. And you wanna pick 2 progressions from the human flag, okay? So whatever you're on, you wanna choose 2. So if you're at the very first progressions, then you can just choose 1. But if you're on the second progression, then you choose the second progression and the first progression. And you want to train the human flag along with conditioning exercises, all right? So the conditioning exercises includes pull-ups, push-ups, handstands, and dips. So these goes hand in hand in each session. So what are the benefits of the human flag? 1, it looks cool. This is the most obvious reason for why anyone would train for the human flag because it is an eye-catching skill and it shows a combination of strength, power, endurance, balance, and coordination. 2, it will increase proprioception. And for those of you who don't know what proprioception is, it is the sensory ability for the body to feel its parts moving through space, okay? So initially when you first train for the human flag, you may not yet know where is the right position for you to hold it. Your body weight may not be perfectly horizontal because you do not yet have enough strength and enough proprioceptors to be able to be aware of where your body is at. So with constant practice, your body awareness will improve. 3, develop upper body strength, as the human flag trains both your upper body and the lower body, which includes the deltoids, abdominals, the obliques, your lats, your quadriceps, your glutes, your calves. All these muscles will have to be actively engaged in order to hold your body sideways and upwards. So there you have it, guys. In this video, I've showed you how to do the human flag, covering 10 progressions and 4 conditioning exercises so that you can practice on the human flag today. If you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, as well as consider pressing the subscribe button that is located under this video to be notified for future workout tutorials. Now, if you have any questions regarding the human flag, please do let me know in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching, guys. Check us out at gymless.org for more tutorials, and please like and subscribe.